was getting $25,000.
Wow.
I don't get nowhere near that. But he loves it even more if I would shout him out. He's such a narcissist. Dude. So then he texted me back a couple hours later and said, you know, we should talk. I re-looked at the numbers and we should talk.
DJ Vlad really can't catch no break this week. First, Boosie done put out that he ain't coming back on Vlad. And Aries Spears saw Boosie get $25,000. And now Aries Spears is demanding more money because he say, Vlad, you got to be fair. Now, I'm going to play this video and I'm going to be back after it play and y'all can tell me what y'all think.
Now, I want you to put your business/Jew hat on.
A Vlad hat?
Yes. So, you know, Vlad pays me to be on. And
he's probably mad that you said that because then everybody else wants to get paid.
No, he pays people.
Everybody? He pays?
Yeah, but we all get different pay. So people have said, yo, the most popular guest that Vlad has on, Lord Jamar, Tony Yayo, Godfrey, Boosie, and Aries. I'm the only one left. Godfrey stopped because of the beef with Farrakhan, as did Lord Jamar. Tony Yayo just doesn't do it anymore. And Boosie wanted a raise. Come to find out, Boosie wanted $35,000 an episode.
Wow.
He was getting $25,000.
Wow.
So I don't get nowhere near that. And, you know, obviously it's based on the numbers because a lot of Boosie's clips are in the millions. Now, again, I've had a few clips in the millions, but a lot of my stuff, the full interview, probably ranges around $300,000 to $500,000. So I basically said to Vlad, I go, hey, listen, man, I'm not trying to rape you financially. I know I'm not going to ask you for what you gave Boosie. But, you know, come on, man. You know what I mean?
Break bread.
Break bread. And he goes, well, your numbers don't generate what Boosie generate. And so I showed him a bunch of, you know, people that quotes and on YouTube and shit like that and on my phone. And one person said, hey, man, I only buy Vlad subscriptions when I know he's interviewing you. Once the interview's over, I cancel the subscription. Another guy said, hey, man, Aries is a beast. Pay him what you pay in them other and blah, blah. So there's a bunch of these. So he goes, so you want me to pay you more based off of what people are saying? And I said, listen, man, again, I'm just saying, be fair. People are saying to you, they're buying subscriptions. People are saying to you, they only watch when I'm on. And of all the guys you had that were popular, I'm the last one standing. What's your take?
Yeah.
Well, one, I just want to say, telling one white man that another white man ain't paying you right, I just don't feel like that's going to get you paid. I mean, I've never seen it work like that.
It's a couple things, and you hit the ones that you needed to hit.
Yeah.
What do you have wanted?
That's beside the point. He asked him to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, a couple grand more.
Yeah.
But the thing that he's right in the idea that, yes, you have loyal fans that are calling up and representing you. That's great, and people have that. Yeah. That doesn't mean that moves the needle where it's going to pay him the amount of money that he wants to make off of an episode. Those diehards are there for you, but are they there? Is there enough of them to make the numbers work? And you guys see the numbers, so you can make that decision yourselves, you too. But the other thing is, the thing that you said, you're the last one there. So he's not going to generate numbers. And if you go, where are those numbers going to come from? Now he's going to have to do episodes with people who are doing much less.
Well, here's the funny part. So, of course, he, you know, was being really like, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I said, he kept driving that point home. You just going to you want me to give you a raise based off what people are saying? I said, listen, man, you don't have to keep telling me about what my worth is. You either want to do it or you don't.
You can't do homeboy business with DJ Vlad because this ain't no homeboy. This is a business. When you do business with Vlad or DJ Vlad or whoever you want to call him, you got to realize that you are doing business with Vlad TV. You knowing that, you should be booking Vlad with a manager because it will be worth it to you to pay your manager that 20% so you actually get what you're worth.
So then he texted me back a couple hours later and said, we should talk. I re-looked at the numbers and we should talk. So come on, man. What are we doing here?
Well, it's like in basketball. If you... and
I'm just, not to break your point, but I'm taking it from your angle, which is more so for me, I'm the last one left.
Yeah.
So there's value in my presence.
Yeah, because your numbers are going to go up based on just the fact that if they like Vlad and they like you, and none of those other guys are there, they're going to have to. They're going to have to go to you. It's like when you in basketball, you're trying to put a team together, and you have you need a center. You have to have a center. You might have to take the 10th best center and pay him the center price for the 5th best center just to get him on your team because you need that player.
Right.
He needs you on this on this.
Right.
So that's the bargaining you have. The real side for him though is to go, Aries, these are numbers, these are real numbers. If I pay you this much, then we're good. I can't pay more than that. And as long as that's a raise for you, you're gonna. I think you would go, yeah, that's good. Just get me my. I want value.
Yeah,
that's all you're asking for. Yeah. You didn't say, like you just said, you didn't say give me Boosie's amount.
No.
So you got to play fair. You got to play nice in this game.
Come on, man.
And if he has you on enough, anybody's going to build more and more momentum when they're on the show. So.
And Vlad is Russian, so my terms of negotiation is take money or die.
Dude, and Vlad loves coming out to your shows, man. He
loves coming out to my shows, but he loves it even more if I would shout him out. He's such a narcissist.
Dude, at the end of the show this last time, when he came back there where we all were, when Ryan Davis used me, and he just wanted to be part of that whole thing. He's jumping in pictures. He's trying to.
Yeah.
He loves it.
DJ Vlad is going to have a lot of people coming out now. Now that people know how much money Lil Boosie get paid for an interview, and these same people can go right onto Vlad's platform and they can look at their own numbers now. And then when they look at their numbers, they look at Boosie numbers, and then they look at that 25,000, and they look at what they're getting, and they not happy. How close to the $25,000 should they be getting based on the numbers that they do on his channel? Now, the bad thing for Aries Spears is Vlad really don't care. He really don't care if you don't come back on his platform, because he could probably book like 4 guests with what he pay you.
We don't brag about what we do. We don't speak on what we see. We don't drive by shit no more. We hop on cars and get on feet. Been this block with this new block. These bitches switch it up like cheese. And we know them chase down these can't run, we creep. We don't brag about what we do.
He was more defensive of it than the master was. That was an off Negro. But then you had some field Negroes who lived in a hut. Had nothing to lose. They wore the worst kind of clothes.